Hi again. All right, now that you've watched those videos, you should have a pretty good idea of how order of operations works. The first thing to check for is parentheses. If you see parentheses, do whatever's inside the parentheses first. Next, look for multiplication and division in the equation. Do that before you do any adding and subtracting. Adding and subtracting comes last. So once again, first parentheses, then multiplication and division, and then adding and subtracting. If you're not sure where to start with adding and subtracting or multiplication and division, work from the left to the right. Now, let's take a look at how you're going to show your learning today. I'll take you through the Google form where you will get to solve some equations. Keep that scratch paper handy because in the Google form you can only put the answer. You'll need the scratch paper to actually solve the problems. When you come to our meeting today, we will also be practicing solving problems together. All right, here's the Google form that you will be doing as your assignment today, and this is the part you'll be turning in to me. Because you can't show your work in a Google form, make sure you have some paper to write on and a pencil or a whiteboard or something like that, so that you can actually show your work as you do each one of these. Here we go. You're going to type your name, as always, and then there are a series of equations to solve. There are 10 of these, and as you work your way down the page, there are different kinds of problems. The first two up here are just adding and subtracting equations. Then I start to throw some parentheses at you, but still adding and subtracting. Now we're switching gears. These two equations have multiplication only. Then multiplication and parentheses. And now I start to mix it up. This equation has an addition symbol and a multiplication symbol. So remember which of those you're supposed to do first when you get to this problem. And finally, the last two have everything I could throw at you. We have parentheses, we have multiplication, and we have addition. I guess I could have put subtraction in there also, but the important thing here is you've got all three steps in the order of operations for both of these. So when you get to these, don't panic. If you forget which one you're supposed to do first, go back and watch the video. It will remind you which steps you're supposed to do first when you solve a more complicated equation like these. Take a deep breath, you got this, and when you come to our meeting today, we will do some practice problems that are similar to these to help you build up your confidence. As always, if you get really stuck on this assignment, you can come to office hours at 11 o'clock or at 2 o'clock, and I'll help you out then. That's all for now. See you in the next video.